find this interesting because there was something that Mo said about Trump's rallies being bigger than him. And so when we look at where his sun is placed, and it's interesting because a lot of people don't place his sun in the 11th house. They actually place it in the 10th house, his 10th house of career. But the 11th house is the house having to do with groups, associations, also having to do with hopes and wishes and dreams. It has also to do with what you do after you've reached your peak. What kind of awards, what are the results of what you've done for your career in your life? But I see this with all of the stuff that's going on between Trump and the people right now, and also his love of social networking. So Gemini is networking. That's another delineation for Gemini, is networking, communicating, getting information from people, giving information to people. That is totally Gemini. Mercury rules Gemini, and Mercury is about communication, and Mercury moves very fast. So Geminis are also not only tricksters because they have the two faces, like Mo mentioned before, but also just moving very quickly if you think about the planet Mercury and how quickly it moves. So the sun represents someone's inner core being, their consciousness, their conscious qualities, maybe even like the soul. So a lot of times we don't even really, we're not necessarily born into expressing our sun. We, through life, go and develop our true being. Whereas, say, for instance, the moon is our emotions and our natural instincts. The sun is about our conscious qualities and what we want to do with ourselves and how we want to be. So his place of being is in this communication area. Geminis can also, because they are what we call a mutable sign, mutable. So it's very changing. So can be unpredictable, gets bored with things, wants to move from one thing to the next, but can be good at changing things. The sun also signifies leadership. It's warmth. The sun is also thought of being a king and leader. So we have that double quality from the star Regulus and the sun. It generates its own light, right? All of the other planets, the light that we see from them actually comes from the sun, and the sun provides its own light. So the sun is very strong in that way. It has the power to enlighten and inspire and warm up people. So what I have been seeing in this 11th house, this is the house of the people. This is the house of networks and communities, people who have similar ideas. And we have Trump with his sun shining on the people, giving them inspiration. They're craving this leadership. This is really where his goal is, here with the people. So that is the sun.